This is a hose hanging adventure by the Browns. Wanted to first spruce up this area a little bit. Just cleaned up all the pine straw, some old debris that we had right there, and got a little bit of compost out of there. Just get it a little clean. We wanted to put some mulch down and then maybe a few flowers, see how that would come out. All right, so we got our flowers in. We put in 12 of them just to see how they'll take back here in this soil, see if it works out. They are yearly plants, so we'll have to put some new ones back here most likely next year. So just want to try it out, get a good feel for the ground here. All right, here we are laying a little bit of mulch. We added some red mulch. Red mulch always brings a little bit of color, makes it a little bit more vibrant. So leveled the ground off just a little bit, added some mulch just to see how that looks. This is about a quarter of the way through. Give you a little bit of a close-up on that. And then next we're going to go ahead and install our hose hanger that we've been meaning to do for a while. But since we cleaned this area up, we felt like now was perfect. What time better than the present? This is going to be a farmhouse brand or Suncast farmhouse hose hanger. It is made for 150 feet of water hosing. Comes with 4 screws. I already put it up, so do a little bit of a review. But it has a compartment on the inside that you can put a shelf in. Slides right in there. You can make it a little lower if you want. But it's made to hang, and you can hang the hose around it and then put the shelf on the inside. As you can see, I attempted to hang it yesterday, but our house is stucco, so I just wanted to do a little quick review to let you all know that it does not come with the I don't even know what you call those little things, but they're like they kind of look like spacers, usually made out of plastic or sometimes wood, and you put them inside a wall when you don't have a stud, I guess. So I'm going to attempt to hang this out here still, but I'm going to use some of those in order to secure it, because I put it up last night on the stucco just to try it, just to kind of see the weight. I figured it would fall off. It did not fail me. Absolutely fell off, as you can see. Didn't mess up my nice little plants that I just put down here. I think they are called Chloeus plants. We'll see how they do in a little bit, but I planted 12 of those, so luckily the hose did not fall on it. Almost had a casualty, as you can see there, 2. But either way, we're gonna see if this works. I'm gonna hang it back up, and actually, since it fell off, I feel like that was God telling me that I should move it down a little bit, because I had it too close to the speaker head right there. So I'm gonna move it down for a little bit, and then I'm gonna repair those holes, and we'll go from there. So I have a tendency to be a tad bit overzealous, and when I say a tad bit, I want to be clear. When I say a tad bit, I mean a lot. I'm pretty overzealous. When I start something, I like to finish it. I hate having to stop in the middle. If I can finish it, I want to finish it. And that's what I did yesterday. So I started this project, and from planting the flowers, like I said, I think the name of them are Chloeus or Cleois. But from planting those to putting down a little bit of mulch, and we're going to get some more mulch also, but putting down a little bit of mulch to hanging my hose hanger. And I put it in the stucco and pulled on it a couple times, and it looked like it was going to last. And I woke up this morning and it was on the ground right there where I showed y'all earlier. But either way, I decided to not be lazy. Whatever the name of those holders are that I was telling y'all about earlier, I decided to not even go with that, and I went in the house, got my good old trusty zircon edge finder or stud finder. I got a little bit of water on it because I watered my plants a few minutes ago, but I found my stud finder and I put it to work. These things right here work pretty well. You can just put it on the edge, and you get this button right here on the side, and they'll tell you whenever you actually find the edge, it'll light up right there on the edge. Edge is meaning your stud or your beams. So either way, I put it to work. Of course, we know that there's usually a beam somewhere near the edge of the wall right there, so I started from the edge, found that, came back and found that there was a beam right near where I initially had it, just a little bit over, but I found it. I put a couple of the screws in there where they're supposed to go. Instead of putting 4 in 4 different corners, I found that my beam was right here in this area, streamlined through the middle. So I put 2 screws in the top and 2 screws in the bottom. That'll work for me. I got my shelf right there. And as you can see, I got my hose hung on there perfectly. And I can actually shake that bad boy right there. And I don't know how many of y'all know, but I'm kind of strong. So if it doesn't come off when I shake it shouldn't come off when the hose sits on it. And I use this drill bit. It's a regular Black & Decker plug-in drill. Put in the stucco, put in the stud. Win-win.